Welcome back to Yvette's View, where we continue to vibe high on good high vibrations. And I am checking in on day 2 of my soft dry fast. Today, as I labored and worked, I definitely had to tap into the breathing. It was definitely different. Like I said, I knew this was going to be different because I was going to be actually active instead of kind of just laying around and not doing too much and all of that kind of stuff. Well, I have stepped up my game. And when I tell you the mind over matter is very, very, very important, because I will say that some of my symptoms today have been like, as I was talking about that gas from maybe the from that was kind of going through my stomach. Well, it wasn't the liquid time. It wasn't liquidy this time. It was more like soft or mild labor pains that I was having. Like little gas bubbles were just kind of popping off, and it almost made me feel like I was in anxiety mode, like things were kind of revving up. So I was like, why are you doing that? I'm calm, I'm driving, the speed limit. I'm not, I'm just taking my time, in my job and on my work. And yet the stomach was already doing its own thing. And I think it was definitely moving out some things too, because at the end of the day, I could have started this fast a lot softer as well. The fruit was still a little harsh. It should have been maybe just fruit juice towards that last day. But I chose to do the fruit with the fiber. And so that can possibly be one of the things that could be an aftermath effect. And I do know I could have gone a couple of more days before I entered into the soft dry fast, because the day before that I had some vegetable soup that I made, which I tried to make sure that the vegetables were more raw. And even if you have your vegetables more raw, that's still roughage. It could still cause gas, if you will. And so that's what I think I'm having right now, one of those things that happen when you go through a detox and you're, getting things out of your system. And but for the most part, I did feel a little sleepy, it's normal for me to kind of get sleepy around this time because I do rise early in the rising, and it's literally like half the day has gone because I've been up since 4 a.m. Probably a little bit before that, like maybe 3:45 a.m. up until the time now, which is like almost 12 noon. And so half the day has, I've done 5-6 hours already up. So the body is up, but the internal is still in the rested state. However, I can attest and say that deep breathing to slow down, when I felt that happening, I just took a deep breath and just said, and it started to calm it down. And I kept doing that over and over because it did not give up. It kept like testing me, like, okay, you say you're gonna do this, right? I'm like, yes, I'm gonna do this. So you can act up any kind of way you want. I have a goal in mind regarding just switching up how I am eating and snacking, because I had gone off into this snack binge late in the evening time after my main dinner. And had I been doing like fruit, what I should have been doing, I wasn't. So just to keep it a buck with you, I was eating some of my vegan chips and things of that nature and juice and stuff like that, just to, snack, because I was staying up late. But I am grateful for the fact that I was able to go to bed early last night and I slept really well. The sleep was so deep, I slept until it was time for me to get up, and I think I woke up about 3:30, 3:20. I think I woke up without any alarm. It was just like, boop. I was like, I'm up. But yeah, this is a quick one. And I did have to talk a little bit today with some customers. And I enjoyed that. But of course, once I got back in the car, that's why I think I had to keep doing the breathing, because I was still kind of expelling some energy along with the other energy that was happening within my stomach. My stomach was just like, it was really testing me and testing my resolve. And when I tell you, I'm in competition with only one person, me. And I compete against myself all the time. I literally dare myself. I dare you, you can't do it. And then the other part of me is like, oh yeah, I can do it. I'm like, are you sure? I'm like, here's the conversation that's going on in my head, guys. That's what some Libras do. I am a Libra. We tend to try to make this thing balanced. And so when I felt like I was out of balance, I knew that this is something that I had to do, and I was going to be determined to do it. And I've had a lot of discipline in my life. A lot of people would always credit me as being very disciplined when it comes to certain things. But yeah, when I put my mind to something, I definitely do it in that sense. But there are other things that I would say I will procrastinate on, like really getting involved with doing more stuff on the internet. I'm so analog and so manual labor type work that the other side has to really kick in into my mind that, hey, we're gonna have to switch this over. And let's change that over. Let's change our mindset and change our perspective about that. And so that's another reason why I am doing this this fast, is to really reset my mind as well as this body. And when I start to refeed, definitely want to change even the vegan chips to pickles or apple or something like that, or something that, even if it's a smoothie, to do something like that versus the other. That is the intention and that's the goal. And so yeah, that's all for now, folk, and I will be back later on because I'm on a break right now. I have about an hour in between breaks, so I wanted to come on and do this for you and give you an update on how I'm feeling and how I'm having some symptoms, some detox symptoms. That's the word I was trying to get out earlier, but the detox symptoms of the stomach just really kind of trying to go to war, if you will. It's like, it almost felt like it was a war going on of bacteria, that the good and the bad bacteria were just fighting each other, right? And I'm like, okay, y'all gonna have to calm this down. So let me take a deep breath, because I really wanted to see if that was really going to work, because I knew I had tried it before, but again, circumstances are different, right? And so when I definitely tapped into that breath, feels delicious, feels wonderful, calms the stomach down, calms whatever nerves or whatever that's trying to activate or go, whatever it's doing, everything that it's doing and getting rid of and cleaning out those dead cells. It destroys dead cells when you're doing this type of fast. And I definitely want to add this on. When you do this type of fast, this is actually equivalent. 1 day of a soft, dry fast is equivalent to a 3-day water fast. So when I heard that initially, that kind of, got my antennas up, like, instead of doing 3 days of water fast, I can do this in 1 day and get the effects of a 3-day? Bet. Let's try it. Let's do it. And so once I tried it, it definitely was easier for me to handle the fast when I decide to change, or when I go back into refeeding and I'm drinking water. I can literally do the water fast easier because I have to start off with liquids versus just drinking liquids and having the body, do that, and you're still wanting to eat something, especially if you don't prep for that type of fast correctly. It's so important to know how to prep for your fast. Any kind of fast that you're gonna do. Prepping is so key. So I'm gonna leave you with that, family, and don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. And I'm gonna say this, family, I've seen a lot of views, but not a lot of likes. So when you come and wipe your feet off at the door, smash that like button. It's not gonna hurt you, all right? Continue to vibe on good, high vibrations. Don't forget to hit that like button. I need to see some more likes. I'm seeing a lot of views, not a lot of likes. Let's get busy with that like button, all right? All right, vibe high, family. Peace.